Back at it again with another video. Let me try to adjust this. There we go. Back at it again with another video. Here we go. Back from Meps. Let's get straight to the video. Try not to make it as long as last time. And I understand the audio was messed up. That was on my fault. But woke up at 4, obviously. The hotel was nice. I give it a 10 out of 10, like I said before. Let's see. We left from the hotel around 5:30, one of those, and got to the Meps site, and that was about like 20 minutes drive, I believe. So I fell asleep on the bus, but they said it was a 20-minute drive. So, excuse me. But got to the Meps site, got there. We had to go through, had to go through security. We had to put our books bags into this room, and we had to have our social, our ID, and our COVID forms. Got a name tag with my name and what branch I'm in. They call you by your last name, so they kept calling me Sharif. I don't know. Like, how hard is it to say sheriff? But, yeah. So throughout the day, they kept calling me Sharif. Oh my gosh. But, yeah, after I went to go get my name tag, they sent me to the medical part. So from there, I had to get my blood pressure. Then we had to go through a morning brief. After the brief, we had to take a breathalyzer. And from there, I had to use the restroom because I was holding it in that whole entire time. And like after the brief, they were sending people from like to where they're supposed to go for hearing, vision, all of that. So after my breathalyzer, I had to go take my drug test because I had to use the restroom. Like I said, they told me I couldn't hold it, so just go now. And like, so in the boys part, I don't know about the females, but the boys part is little urinals. Like, it's small, like to my shins. And it was 6 of us. We had to put our little forms in this little container above the urinal, and we had to drop our pants and pee in front of everybody. Like, boys know what I'm talking about. Like, we supposed to have a separate urinal, but no, it was 6 of us lined up, and the dude, the person that was supposed to watch us pee, he's sitting here watching over the store like this, watching us pee. I mean, I already knew that it was going to do that, but peeing next to a dude, no, that's not in me. That is not in me. So I turned and go use the restroom. After that, I went to go get my hearing checked out. Had to do the little beeps. Hold on, my brother calling. Chaz, welcome to the video, man. Yo.
Yo, what you doing?
Chilling.
Yeah, me and Trey coming down here. I'm about to swoop you right now.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
That was Chaz. It's my brother. But, yeah, after the hearing, I went to vision. I had to get my vision. Dude, I thought my eyes was messed up. He was like, because I had to read it low. I forgot what the difference is, but near sight and far sight. I was looking, then he said, try to go to the lowest one. So I did. Then he said, oh, so you got good eyes. Then he tried to make me go to a different one. I could not see that. He said, oh, so I see you don't like challenges. But my vision was perfect. After that, went to go get my blood drawn in this arm right here. And dude, the nurse was like, he was talking to his buddies. He was like, I'm surprised they He said, I'm surprised they let me in here after what happened last week. I said, what happened last week? What do you mean? And he said, yeah. He just ignored me and he was talking to his buddies. He was like, yeah, with the blood everywhere and shit. I'm like, what do you mean? And then, but that was cool. So me, like, it's a whole bunch of other, like, remember I said everybody had to go different stations. So me and a couple guys, we ended up catching up to the dude and was like, well, not the dude, but other recruits. So it's a whole bunch of us. It's like 10 of us lined up, about to get our blood checked. And then after that, we go to the doctors. But we sitting there, and other people was at the doctors, and they was like, oh yeah, I'm about to back out now. Like, but after that, after I got my blood drawn, that's when I went to the doctors. He asked if I smoked weed, all of that. A physical, basically a physical. And then after that, I went into a room. All I seen was a line of 10 dudes in one room in drawers and socks. I was like, hold on, what's going on here? He said, sit down, Sharif. I'm like, all right, you're in the next line. I'm like, hold on, what do you mean? But it was just physicals. They was doing physicals. We had to be in our drawers and socks, just drawers and socks. No, we took off our socks actually. So we was just in our drawers. And then after that, we did the duck walk. Let me show y'all how this little duck walk is. I mean, like, little duck walk. They had us doing all types of stuff. All right, so the duck walk, you like this, and you gotta like this. So that's what we had to. Oh, jinkies! But that's what we had to do. It was just so stupid in general. Like, I had to do the duck walk. After that, after the little physical was around the dudes, then the doctors took us in there individual one by one, and they checked our testicles and our anus and shit. But we're not gonna get it too much detail in that. Oh yeah, Chad's here. I'm about to go with him. I'm gonna finish this video. Hold up. So after physical, we went back to the front room. That's when it's time to swear in. You go back to the control center. Well, I didn't talk about the control center. So after you get done with everything with the medical portion, all of that, then you go back to where the branches are, because at Meps it's different branches. Obviously, military, like Air Force, Marines, National Guard, Army, different. But yeah, you go back to your branch so you can sign your contract, and that's when it's time to get active. You heard me. But yeah, so I went back to I went back there to the Army little room so I can do my contract. Then after that, they made me stay another day at the hotel. I was originally down there for 3 whole days. Like, they looked out for me though, because they thought I was going to the reserves. So they said, if you want us to change it, you have to stay one more night at a hotel. I'm like, so be it. Let's get this cracking then. I didn't tell them that, obviously, but I'm like, fuck it. So stayed the night at the hotel. Woke up at 4:30 again. Had to wait all day to the first swearing, and that's at 1 o'clock. That's how long Meps is. You wake up at 4:30. No, you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning just to swear in at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But it's worth it. I'm in the military now. So I'm gonna I might put in the swear-in video. I might put a picture up. Who knows though? But yeah, swore in. Got it. When you swear in, you gotta hold your right hand up. I would show y'all do all of this with the hands, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. But you'll see in the video how I was. I will post it actually. That's it for my Meps experience. I'm about to ship out the 16. See you in the next video.
Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Jared Johnson,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic.
foreign and domestic,
That I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and that I will obey the orders
and that I will obey the orders
of the President of the United States
of the President of the United States
and the orders
and the orders
of the officers appointed over me,
of the officers appointed over me,
according to regulations
according to regulations
and the Uniform Code
and the Uniform Code
of Military Justice.
of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
All right, you guys can lower your hands. Everyone relax and give yourself